Welcome to One Knife, One Pen, One Dish. Here we go again. This time, veal. So as you can see from the contents of the board, we've got some absolutely stunning rosé veal. We've also got heritage carrots, and we've got some January King cabbage and some Savoy cabbage from the fabulous rosemary wasps at Newfield Organics. Got to give rosemary a mention. As well as that on the board, you can see we've got my usual Doris, my flint and flame knife, and my fabulous bacon press from Netherton Foundry. So using Doris now, and we're just going to strip down the cabbage into really thin strips. So this is going to saute really easily. Creating carrot ribbons now. These are to go with our cabbage. We're going to saute these off with the mirepoix, as we said before, and they're going to provide a really nice texture, a really nice flavour. The carrot varietal we're using is actually heritage. They are a very old school. Little known fact, but carrots weren't always orange. They were only orange after William Orange got hold of them. And you can see the almost iridescent lemon colour of this heritage carrot. Absolutely stunning. And it'll look really good when it goes through the saute with the cabbage. And there they are, the little medley of stripped carrots. A little bit of mulled and smoked. Flip the veal, and we'll give it a tad more, and we're just seasoning it up nicely with a little bit of the mulled and smoked. Nothing better. See, we've added a little bit of the mirepoix, which is our carrot, celery and onion, into the bottom of the pan now. We're going to set our pan going and do a little bit of cooking. Into the pan goes the carrots with our lovely January King and Savoy cabbage. And what we're going to do now is get the bacon press. Pop a little bit of water into the centre of the pan and put the bacon press on the top. A little bit of salt on, bacon press back on, and away we go again. The bacon press is great because it actually holds everything to the bottom of the pan. You get a much more even contact with the bottom of the pan. Quick stir through, and you see they're starting to soften up nicely. So that's our side dish done with the carrot and the cabbage, and we're going to pop that on one side. Next job, veal time. On with the pan, get it good and smoking hot, and let's get our veal in there. There we go. Absolutely stunning. We're going to now pop on our bacon press. This makes the cooking process a little bit more boring because you can't see what's going on. But what you do get is amazingly even caramelisation. The bacon press came about in a moment when I might have had a sherbet or two and was requiring a bacon butty. And I've got a pet hate of curly bacon. As you can see, steaks caramelised beautifully. And the reason you've got that lovely even caramelisation all the way across here is because we've used this to hold it flat to the bottom of the pan. Clever, isn't it? It's the world's most simple invention. It's a lump of heavy stuff to put on stuff to hold it into the bottom of stuff. I love it. So to finish our sauce, for our sauce we use red wine and black garlic. If you've not used this before, it's stunning. It's garlic that's roasted for a long time at a very low temperature and it turns black. It's almost balsamic in its flavour. The best thing I can tell you is to try it. So this is how we make the world's fastest garlic paste. We take the knife, we cover the balsamic, and we'll squish it like this. And that is how we make a really beautiful, fast black garlic paste for our sauce. So first process, in with the black garlic, and we're going to pop a little bit of our mirepoix in there as well. So we're going to add a little bit of flavour. We're going to deglaze the pan. There goes the mirepoix. And we deglaze the pan. The way we're going to deglaze it is we're going to use some red wine, just like this. Black garlic. All we're going to do is start to stir the black garlic into our sauce. So we're stirring in our black garlic and the sauce starts to come together. We've used red wine, so to get rid of that really hard acid from the red wine, we're going to use a bit of dark muscovado sugar. So we're going to stir that in, that's going to give us that little bit of sweetness. Now the last thing we do with any sauce we're making is we let it back. with a little bit of that stuff. It's called water. Then we're going to reduce that sauce back to our required intensity. And how do we know when it tastes right? We get a spoon and we taste it. Of course, it needs a little bit of salt to counterbalance everything else. So in with the mould and smoked, and away we go again. Let's give that a tickle up with our spoon. Give that a minute and a half to reduce. Last thing of all is Monty au beurre to mount with butter. Cube of cold butter, and we pop it in to the pan and it adds a shine. There we go, in it goes, and straight away, if you've ever got runny gravy on a Sunday, one of the best ways of curing it is a cube of butter. It adds a shine to your sauce as well, which you'll see when, well, you might see through the steam eventually. So that's quite an intense reduction there, which is going to beautifully well with the veal. So there we go. All that's left now is to plate up. So plating up couldn't be more simple. All we need is a bit of our carrot and cabbage medley from the fabulous Rosemary Was at Newfield Oil Organics. And then we need the star of the show. I want to pop this slightly over here so I can get the star of the show up. It's our amazing organic, oh yes, organic people, organic veal sirloin steak. And that is how we cook steak. And to finish the whole thing off, a little bit of our red wine reduction. My really messy plating up. A little bit of a tickle up of the plate, a little bit of a clean up. And of course it wouldn't be me plating up unless there was half a tree of parsley or some sort of herbage on there. And of course, to add a bit of contrast and colour, a tiny nappe of Yorkshire rapeseed oil. And there you go, veal with sauté cabbage, carrots and a bit of red wine sauce.